Welcome everyone to a new game on the channel. It's called Rogue Waters. It's only in demo form at the moment. It has turn-based combat and it's a bit like Breach Tactical Wizards if you ever played that, where pushing one unit onto another one will cause damage. And it's also a roguelike. So you do runs, you choose different options, and depending on what you do, you can then upgrade your ships and stuff. Very, very interesting. Let's just delete that. That was just basically to get used to the controls and to do the tutorial mission. So we're going to be playing on normal. Like I said, the artwork is very, very nice in this game.
We're in for a fight, Captain. The company's here.
So you're looking at Cutter, who's like the first mate.
Standing between us and our treasure. Unwise.
And Blackbone is the captain of the ship. And then you've got a couple of mates.
They
what
look
you have?
terrified. Let's show them why they should be.
Okay, I'm going to skip over these here, but I will do the tutorial. But I'll just explain it in my own way because that's not the best. So, if you ever play Tactical Wizards, you know you can push people out of windows and that will kill them. It's the same with this. So if I was to select Backbone and move him to this square, and I attack this guy, he's going to push him into the water and he'll automatically die.
They're not.
So that's an easy tutorial. Same with Cutter. Now you have movements on your first phase, so your first phase is always movements, and then you have an attack phase as well. There are certain characters or certain abilities you can pick up which allow you to have 2 attack moves, but in this basic form we've only got 1. So if we move this guy up to the outside here, he's automatically switching to his second move now, which is his attack move, and he's going to push him off the side, and that's the second one dead. Now let's select this mate here. He can't move anywhere, but he can attack, and he's going to push that back into this square here. Now this other mate here, he can't move anywhere, he can only attack. But attacking this guy, pushing him into this guy, will do 2 damage. Then it will also do damage to this guy.
Smask. More will come, but the wind's be on our side.
If you think it best, Captain.
Don't be troubled, Mr. Wilkes. The captain hasn't steered us wrong yet.
So that's basically a perfect on that one, no damage taken. But again, that's only the very, very beginning tutorial. It gets a lot harder, a lot faster. Most thought the Eye of the Goddess, the Eye of the Drowned Goddess, to be a legend, but Captain Blackbone had been in search for the artifact since before you joined his crew. Now it seems whatever madness infected the captain has spread to the company as well. We're almost there. See, the fog is rising above the water. Oh, you thick fog. Just as you said there'll be. Okay, I won't do that again. Your grip tightens on the cutlass. You'd rather fight the company than face the captain's wrath if you beat you to the prize, okay? And Wilkes is saying, Captain, the company ship is sinking. What are your orders? And Blackbone, you decided, lad. You'll be a captain in my fleet soon enough. The crew must be used to your command. So we have 2 options. We can go for the easy gold, which is a guaranteed bit of caution, or we could take a 50-50 chance of getting more gold. Now we're all about the plunder, so this time I am going to go. And we did succeed on the 50-50 roll this time. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but we've gained 150 gold, so now we're up to 250 gold on there. Well said, lad. Let's get moving then. Okay, and let's sail away.
Come now. Show your captain he can count on you. Make a choice, or I'll make it for you.
So this is where the roguelite comes in. So you get 3 options, and then you got multiple options. This is like on a normal run, but this is just the tutorial encounters. You don't have much choice. It selects the fights, or you've only got the 1 fight to do. So you just pick one of the blockading ship. You can press the left alt to inspect, and it will tell you what rewards, but you ain't going to get the same rewards from anyone. So let's go straight down the centre.
For glass!
And glass is just a currency in the game. Most encounters start with a ship-sea battle, consisting of 3 rounds of closing in on your opponent. After that comes the boarding and resulted in the skirmish. In each turn you have a certain number of command points to spend on firing the cannons. Each cannon deals particular damage, either consistent or within a specific range. Select the cannon you wish to fire and then its targets. Before you give your orders, the enemy has already prepared what they plan to do. So basically we can see where they're attacking first, and then we can react to that. Now, if we was to kill these people at the back, then we get less people to fight later. But you do want to keep your cannons. So at the moment, this cannon is firing on him. We're going to take 1 point of damage. So we want to take that out. We've got how many command points? I think we've got 3. So let's shoot that over to there, and I think this cannon can fire as well.
Fire!
Now each one of these can only do 1 damage. Now this is going to fire on here, but it's going to take 1 damage. I think this time... Can I aim at the backlock? No, I should have done that on the first round. Them too close now for me to cannon fire them by the looks of it. So in that case, we'll just fire the cannon that's firing at us.
Scurry, you lot!
Yeah, it's not giving me an option, so we just kill another cannon.
There is a merry sight.
And again, I can't select the back row, so it's forcing us to just shoot the ones at the front. So we took no damage to the cannons. We destroyed all their 3 cannons.
It's been 2 days since I last slept. Nothing a stout bottle of grog can't fix.
Focus! If we lose that treasure thanks to your rudderless squawk, I'll sew your trap shut with a marlin spike.
Sounds quite painful, to be quite honest. At the start of the skirmish, you may deploy a maximum of 4 crew on a tactical map. To do this, select the units when your crew's ready. So at the moment, we've got more than 4. We can't take them all into this battle, it's telling us. And it's just telling us flintlocks can shoot and pawns are basically weak units, but if a lot of weak units can still kill you. Now you can use these ropes to swing at the enemies as well. I'm thinking I'm going to put the captain this side to use this rope. And I'm probably going to put Cutter there to use that rope. And then we'll put a mate at the side over there, and then there's a rope there. And then we just put the other mate there. It's pointless putting them behind. If you had a range unit, then you'd put your range units at the back here. And then once you're happy, into the fight. And you swing nice onto the ship. Nice graphics when you're going onto there. So where do we want to go first? I think I want to... Okay, it's just saying you can do a prepare action, healing them, granting temporary armor bonus. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm going to select this mate. Put him there. And it's just telling you can interact with certain items like the ropes. Okay. I want to interact with the rope.
Say again?
Did it not let me select the rope there? Ah, there it is. R for the rope. And I can go into... If I go into that space there, I should be able to push this guy off the edge. So what's the other one? Prepare, so I can remove bleed and stuff. That's fine. If I hit this guy here, immediately he's going to go off the edge, so one of the flintlock, which is the range unit, has gone. Where can this mate... I don't think this mate can do a lot. So let's go with Cutter next.
Treasure?
And again, we're going to do the same. Use the rope. Where can we get to? We can get to that space there. Cutter can do 1 damage to him, push him across, and then we can bring the captain up to hopefully kill them both. Okay, so captain next.
Can't you kill these piddly twat slugs yourselves?
And again, he's going to have to use the rope as well to get there. And I want him in this position. And he's going to do 1 damage to both. Okay, I thought he might have been able to kill the back one, but he can't.
Kill them all, eh? But what's the rush? Take your time, eh? Enjoy your work.
And this mate is going to run up to here. There's no more ropes about to use. He can't do a melee attack because he can only do 1 space in front. He could do a prepare and get some armour.
We'll soon have you sorted.
Your orders?
Okay, so this time we'll just let the captain and cutter finish off. So cutter can go here, attack that pawn, and then the captain can come up to here, and let's just finish him off. Nice simple mission.
Mr. Wilkes, man the ship. Give us ample warning once you get a whiff of them boxy bastards.
Aye, Captain. The moment they show on the horizon.
Cutter, my lad, you're coming with me. I need you.
Okay, so we got another 100 gold from there, and everybody come out with full health. You can speed it up, I'll just let it do it in its own time. And now we've only got 1 option. We've got to go to the Temple of the Goddess, because there's nothing else for us to select. It's there. After years of fruitless search, you found the Temple of the Goddess. It looks too old to have been built by mortal hands. A dark potential clings to this place, promising fortune or death. Bring that lantern, cutter. Look at the wall. That symbol, ain't that the eye? Continue. You examine the stone, so much like the ones of the ancient texts. Blackbone made you study. You became quite familiar with these spidery symbols. The goddess' sight is upon you. You read. Sounds a bit ominous for your liking. Look there, upon the altar, the goddess, the drowned goddess. Blessed eye. Go on, cutter. You go first. Okay, aye, Captain. As you near the altar, a deep rumbling echoes through the chamber. The temple walls shiver. You may not have much time. There is a dais, a strange skull affixed with dazzling gemstones. Was this the goddess herself? Such thoughts fill you with dread, yet your shaking hands reaches for the gemstones. It comes out easy, like it wants to be free. It feels warm in your hands. A voice in your head. Pretty stone, eh? Here, have a closer look. Ooh-ah! You start to ask, but then the hand is thrust the sharp stone towards your eye, and you can't stop. Scream fills the temple. It takes a moment to realise they're yours. You see only blood, feel heat from the stone pulsating, taking root. You feel something else deep under the surface. Something stirs, callings for you. That shape, some kind of monster.
What have you done, boy?
Exactly what you asked me to. Go there first.
Ah! My eye! I've lost my damn eye!
Well, at least if he's a pirate, he can put a patch on there.
Ooh, it hurts, Mummy. Ha! Just but a scratch, love. We'll have worse forward done. Feel that thrashing in your skull? You've woken the beast. Let's see if you've got the sand to bring it to heel before it tears you apart.
So, our old friend has come back to embrace us once again. Ready yourselves, mateys! It's the Kraken!
Okay, so we've got a lot of people to fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 across the back. Now, if we put the captain in the centre, he can deal with that. We can put a couple of the mates down this side. Oh, we'll put the 2 mates like that, and we'll put Cutter in the front here, and Cutter can go after this pawn into the rock. Yep, think I'm happy with that. Okay, command the sea monster. During the raid, you will be able to rescue and command mythical sea monsters. Select the Kraken's ability and unleash its tremendous power to wipe the rifleman column. Okay, so there's the Kraken. So he can take all of them out at the back. Okay, that makes our fight a lot easier. I'm glad he's on our side. Okay, Blackbone next.
Thunder.
You can get rid of this guy.
Ready?
The Kraken's eating well today by the looks of it. Mate, you can go and take this guy on. You should kill him because he's going to hit the rock and do more damage.
That's a lot of blood, matey.
Cutter, you're going to... Yeah, I'm going to put Cutter there. Cutter's going to hit this one.
I'm with you, sir.
And then the mate's going to move up and take his move. It's going to kill the one, do 1 damage to that, and then we've just got 1 guy left on the next turn.
Killed you clean up, but it ain't my turn to swap.
You can blame your fool captain for this round.
Okay, Captain, you can come and do some damage to this guy. Push him back.
Yes, sir.
And then the mate can come and take his... So that's 1 dead. And then we can do the same to the other side. A nice kill animation there at the end as well. And we'll just let the mates... How far... Oh, Cutter can't move anywhere.
I can't even begin to fathom.
So we're just going to get you to attack. And that's everybody done.
Come, let's see your eye. Painful, eh? We'll soon have that sorted. Ahoy! Someone fetch me a knife.
Have you lost your mind?
You're the lunatic here, boy. What possessed you to steal from your captain? And in such a permanent way? No matter. I'll just have it back. Bring me my treasure, now!
You cold-blooded bastard! Come and get it yourself!
If you take 1 more step, you'll fall to the caverns below. There's nowhere left to run. He's coming.
What are you doing? Stop! That's an order!
Warned you.
And that's the prologue done. And we got a nice amount of XP. And we got a nice amount of gold because we took that risk on that early battle, so we've got extra gold than we would normally have at this point.
Wakey, wakey.
It's nice that it's voice acted as well, which is something you don't always see in these games.
Is that Cutter?
Quick, boys! Get him out of the water! Bloody hell, he's breathing!
What? Wilkes!
Ah, good. Open your eyes. Aye. That wretched thing is lodged deep. Makes it hard to meet your gaze, I must say.
Blackbone wants it. Where's my cutlass?
He Easy. Just found you face down in the temple pool, lad. Seems the goddess brought you back for a reason. Took her time, didn't she? What's it been? 14 years?
14 years? I remember... this voice. In a dream. My head.
Come, a little rum will warm your bones.
Mr. Wilkes, what ship lies at anchor there? It's magnificent.
We've been working on it in hopes of having a captain once more. It's yours to command, Captain Cutter. Oh, how pleased I am to speak those words. Come, the sooner we set sail, the better. The world changed while you were gone. Better to see it with your own eyes. Sorry.
Come on, less of the eye jokes. Well, you could say you didn't see that one coming. After Blackbone's betrayal, you found yourself in a hidden underwater cave. It is your hub now. It is now your hub, which you can expand and improve. Fortunately, you have found some stashed glass. Put together with a measly booty you had on you, you've got enough to recruit your first specialist. Go to the tavern and do so. Okay, so it's telling us to go to the tavern, so let's go to the tavern. Here you can recruit new pirates in exchange for glass. You have enough of it to recruit your first sea dog. You may observe each specialist has various skill trees, one related to the specialisation and two randomised. Therefore, it is rare to encounter two identical units. So that's good. I like it when games have variety and not everybody's going to get the same skills on the same people. So that's really good to see. So we've got three. We've got Zola, Broad Snatch, Cutbait Kwame, and Little Johnny. So let's have a look and look at the details. So we'll look at Zola first. So Zola's first one is a thrust. Hitting two opponents, so again she can hit two through without having a knockback effect. Throw a blighted javelin at an enemy, range 5 cells, applies 1 blight, so 1 damage, so basically like a poison effect. Repel 2 opponents in a line. Now, AEO effects could be really useful, so she's looking very, very good at the moment. So let's have a look at the other two. What skills do they have? You have a backstab. So if somebody's pushed onto you, then you will do damage to him. So that's actually quite good. You can weaken them so they do less damage. Retaliate. Again, retaliates are really good. If you can push somebody onto you, backstab, you're going to get the backstab damage and retaliate damage. Quick stab near an enemy with an hidden knife. Again, all these are one damage each. Actually, that was one I didn't look on Zola. What is the damage of her skills? So yeah, 1 damage, 1 push, 1 damage, 2 push. So that only repels enemies. It doesn't actually. But you might get some damage off the push. And what have you got? They do have other skills. That's the lines I mean. Okay. So he's a cook. He can do a chop. Again, I don't know much about these skills. So you do 2 damage with an attack. So you could take out a lot of lower level people without actually pushing them into something. So that's really good. And you get a cure. Melee damage to the target and heals self by biting them. Well, if you're hungry, you've got to eat. I think I'm going to go with Little Johnny and recruit Little Johnny.
Wait till you try my fish chowder.
Now, we've only got 70 glass left because glass is the currency. And I can't do anything because I need 250 for both these. Okay, we can do stuff for the quarters. Reorganise the crew and decide who will come with you on the next raid. Leveling up, this is where you'll level up.
This crew is spoiling.
So he's going to go onto the crew now, and then we just won't take as many mates with us. Workshop. On this screen you can buy upgrades for your ship, cove and sea monsters by spending blueprints and glass. But we haven't discovered anything, so we can't do anything with the sea monsters. What can we do with the crew? 500 glass there, 1500, 250. Increase mate's capacity by 1, so I think you can take more people with you. Equipment. This is for the ship, but again we'll need 500 for any of that. So yeah, we can't do anything else with the workshop, the tavern, shipyard. You can change the starting loadout by adding cannons and modules unlocked in your workshop building. So again, when you unlock things, you can change things around. So at the moment, we've got mates have +1 HP, and Captain Cutter has +2 HP, and we have the 2 cannons. One does 1 to 2 damage, and one does 1 to 3 damage. Do they both take the same amount of command points? It looks like it. So again, in that last fight we did with the ship-to-ship combat, when the cannons had 2, you'd want to use something like a 1 to 3 damage first to try and kill them, and then your second one can do something else. So yeah, we can't do anything else. We've done what we can. So let's start a raid, and let's get a raid completed. Here you can pick a region. I think we've only got access to 1 at the moment because we're still in story tutorial at the moment. Okay, and F to set sail. The bright day is blinding, and salty tang of the sea is as familiar as welcoming as your favourite lover. For a moment, all is right in the world. Again, the gloomy look on your quartermaster's face tells you a different tale. Look there on the horizon. So, it doesn't look very elf, but that's like glass by the looks of it. You grab the spy glass and scan the distant waves. Indeed, something's out there, a strange jagged structure glistening in the sun. They call it glass. It gives off a deadly fumes, but it has uses. A blade flashing with glass will cut clean through an anchor chain. Some folks say that the liquid form can even prolong your life. It's everywhere these days, ever since you stuck that gem in your eye, for excellent reasons, I'm sure. You touch the eye obsessively, it still hurts really bad. Glass is more precious than gold, and everybody wants a piece. That ship ahead, as it sights on the glass bloom you found, Captain. They appear to have a large crew. We better thin their ranks before we board them. Your crew just finished installing a shiny new cannon, and here's your chance to test it out. So we have a choice of 2 cannons. One that does 3 guaranteed but costs 2 command points, and one that does 1 to 3. He can't be fired in turn 1, but can be fired in turn 2 and 3. This can be fired in all 3. I think we've got to go with the bigger damage. Understood. I'll make the adjustments right away, Captain.
Let's see if I remember how it's done.
Okay, so the example is given you is like you will get multiple choices all the way for the run, but just with this story mode, we've just got 1 choice all the way up. So there's not much we can do, and the last one's always like your elite boss fight. So we got to do a battle, then we've got to do another battle, then we've got an event, a story event happening, another normal battle, another story event, and then the boss. Okay, so we can inspect the other ship. It's telling us we'll get a chest and some gold when we beat it.
Prepare to attack.
So we've only got 1 option. Let's go for the 1 option we've got. Okay, it's just basically saying what I've been explaining with the cannon. Some of the cannons are variable damage, some of them does an exact amount. Okay, so you're firing at this one, you're firing at this one. You... So we need to take theirs out. So this does 1 to 3 damage.
Fire at will.
We did 1 damage. Let's take one of the cannons out so we'll take 1 less damage.
Miserable lives.
Now we can go straight for the back ones to make the fights easier. So you do 1 to 3 damage again. Well, we need to take this one out because otherwise it's going to destroy our cannon. So let's...
Reload.
And we rolled eye on that one, so we managed to kill it in 1. And this one... Let's just try and take out the other cannon.
Well done, crew.
We can't have that killing my cannon, so we'll shoot that there.
Give me splinters and ruin.
And this one that can do 1 to 3, we'll try and damage some of their units. And we rolled a 3 on that one, so we've got 4 units
Easy,
to face
Captain.
instead of 5.
Only just back
So we
from
got
the
very
dead.
lucky on that last
One
hit.
eye befouled.
Dead for years, and you tell me to take it easy. Stow that. I'll show you what this foul eye can do.
Speaking of, here, take this eye patch, lad. Your ugly bug is scaring the mates. And now, the hat. There, you look like a true captain.
I don't need you fretting over
Oh,
me,
we do look like
Lima.
a proper captain now.
Oh, how sweet.
I do like the voice in my head. Bootlicker is a lowly merchant enforcer. They may not be skilled in fencing, but his attack reduces the armour of the targeted unit. Examine your crew. The buffs gained from active modules can be seen under the HP bar. So our mates have 4 because this ship has a bonus to the amount of HP these get. But we are going to send our 2 big guys in. I'm trying to think. So I might send my mates up there. That was the one we killed with the cannon, so we got 1 less there. This guy can be easily thrown into the water if we can get into that slot there. I think I'm going to be putting my captain here. This guy we know can do 2. We'll put him at the edge. And then we'll put 2 mates there. Now, if somebody does die, then the other mate will come in then, or anybody you have on reserves. So it is always worth having more than just your standard 4 in your ship. Yep, let's go and fight.
Wake up, Cutter. You're needed.
So okay, special abilities pilots can not only move and attack, but they also have various traits and abilities which you can develop and get more powerful. He's more resilient than others, deals higher base damage with his chopper, but doesn't push the target's opponents. So he doesn't get any of the extra damage for moving people. So what I might do is this mate, can you get to that square? You can. Then if we push you into this space here, I mean, I could put the captain there. It will kill. Yeah, put the captain there. That's going to kill this first one because you'll have 2 damage. We have 1 on the back, and then see if we can get the cook to take that one out. Oh no, he's moved, so you won't get to that square. Okay. You can't get to that. Can you get to that square or not? I don't think you can move that far.
You don't pay enough for that, sir. Shut
Okay.
me off, sir. Vicious as a manatee.
And I don't think this guy can get too far either. Yeah, we can only get to that square. So he can't do anything this turn. But what skills do you have? You can just do a prepare.
Filthy wretches.
Oh, I need help.
So we took 3 damage. So which way do we want to do this? If I move little Johnny to there, He can kill that bootlicker, and then this mate should be able to knock the other guy over the edge. That's what I'm aiming for. Because this guy doesn't move after he hits, which is perfect. And we didn't have to use any of the ropes. Okay, Captain, how do I move the screen? Okay, just move it to the edge. Okay, so we've got the captain and we've got a mate. Let the captain get the kill and push it off the edge. Again, it would have been a lot tougher if we had all 5 there, but we managed to kill one previous in the ship battle, so that worked in our favour.
Glass traders. Not exactly friendly to us pirate scum. I'll explain later.
But that was a good run. We didn't take that much damage. Took a couple of knocks on our units, and we took a couple of, I think it was 1 damage on one of our cannons, and we got 150 glass and a reinforced glass hand cannon, which again, it's another special ability. We give that to the captain. So again, how do we do it? There it is. It's equipped on the captain. So what does this one do? Quickly shoot an enemy, applies -1 armor, requires light. And again, we should be able to use that in addition to our normal attacks. And we've got a new cannon we can put on the ship, which was that heavy cannon we got at the very start. So we've got a cannon with 2 life, a cannon with 3 life, and then that one's got a lot of life, but that takes 2 points to use. Okay, so we're going up to the second fight now, which is another straight fight.
Well spotted, Captain. These puffed up glass traders.
And same as usual, we'll have the ship battle at the start before we go into the turn-based combat. And just doing what I did earlier, just you can examine the ships before you go into the fight. And like this one here has got this fortified module. If we don't destroy that, then their crews get 1 extra health point each. So we need to try and take that out before we start going for the back units. This one can't fire until turn 2, but both these cannons are firing at this, so this is going to take some damage. Hopefully one of these can roll high. Yep, brilliant. He rolled a 2 or a 3, and this one can roll a 1 or a 2, so there's a chance of taking it out. And we got very, very lucky on that. Now that cannon's going to be shooting at this time. I think I want to use this, which can do... We'll take out the fortification they've got. Is this turn 3 now? Yeah, so basically that took up... We only have 2 command points, so that took up both our command points. Now the question is... I'm just trying to think, is it worth taking 1 damage on this? I think I am going to take that just to take out a back unit, and we can guarantee to take one out because this does 3 guaranteed damage.
A few fights and I'm feeling like myself again.
So we've got rid of their bonus 1 HP on all units, and we've killed one of their units as well. So that's a great start to come into a fight.
Me, myself, and I.
I jokes again.
Right! Which one of you bastards said that?
Said what, Captain?
It's nothing. Stop looking at me like I've slipped my moorings, Mr. Wilkes. All is well.
Whenever you're not happy with the result of your actions or simply made a mistake, you can use the undo to reverse your last move up to the top turn start. So that's a good thing if you've accidentally misclicked. So where do we want people on this time? Well, this guy can easily get knocked over, but it can't be knocked over by... It would have to be the captain there. we'll put you there and we'll put the 2 mates on the side because they do have quite a bit of health. And we might be able to send this mate to use this rope here to get this or this off the... But yeah, I'm happy with that start. I don't think you get extra experience for a certain unit to kill a certain, or it's just, I think you just get XP at the end of the battle. So like, I don't think the captain has to kill everybody. Items give additional modifier, but again, we took the modifier out, so that doesn't make any difference. With the handgun equipped, you can shoot enemy in line of sight once per turn. Just choose the indicated ability to pick your target, okay? So where has the captain got light? No, captain's only got line of sight on that one. Okay, so that's fine. Let's do what we said. Let's see if we can get... the mate can't get there. Okay, we'll do this a different way. Captain, can you get up to that spot there? No, you can't. I thought you could move 2. Okay.
Let's go find some trouble, eh, Cutter?
We'll get him off. Okay, mate, okay, you can now go there. I think I'm going to go right the way to the very back one. And you should still theoretically have an attack. Brilliant. He's gone off. So the next one is you. You can't move anywhere.
Don't you dare do that again!
And then the cook should be able to come here.
Better get to it.
He won't knock him over the edge, but he will just kill him for 2. Okay, he has knocked him over the edge. I thought he couldn't knock anybody. So we took 1 damage on the cook. So in that case, do 2 damage on you. And then the mate can just come up and finish the fight. So we lost the cannon by the looks of it, because it's got an X mark up there. I didn't realise we lost it, otherwise I'd have not took that guy out at the back and took the cannon out instead. During your raid, you can engage in adventures requiring challenging decisions. They allow to obtain more items, results, ship modules or cannons. Basically, like we did earlier, we took a 50-50 chance to get 150 glass instead of the 50 guaranteed reward. No special bonus, but worth a lot of blueprints after the raid, so we can't do anything with those until we finish the whole raid. And there's nothing we can do in the crew. The crews are fine. So that cannon is still there, but it's only got 1 health now. It's lost 1 of its health. So we need to try and protect that this run. So the next one is going into a story one, so let's go to the mysterious shipwreck.
Careful, laddies.
Wilk warns you to not get any closer. The ship must have crashed into the glass formations. The wreckage seems mired in the crystal blooms. Happens sometimes. Glass is a gift of the devil himself. Behaves in the strangest of ways, so it does. Salvaging the ship won't be easy given the toxic fumes. So what are the options we've got? We can lose 100 gold and get +1 movement for the mates, or we can get a sturdy deck which gives +1 movement to everybody and we lose 200 gold. I think I'm going to lose the gold. We gained 100 extra gold earlier on in the run, so I'm happy with that. Takes us down to 100 on this run. So if you was to have a couple of them decisions in a run, then you wouldn't be able to probably afford all of them. Oh wait there, these are not your men, not yet, but you'll soon gain their loyalty for now. It's easy that you follow their orders. You watch tensely as they carefully approach the shimmering structure. The undertaking is a success. Afterwards, you turn your attention to Wilkes, intending to finally ask about Blackbone. But then, oi, all this yapping and yammering. nothing but noise in your head. Shut your mouth, or I'll rattle your teeth and make you bleed. You hear it again, unmistakably laughing or crying, ringing in your ears. You slap yourself again and again, and are grateful when the sound subsides. Everybody else is preoccupied, hopefully nobody noticed the display. Sail away. You've acquired a new ship module. Just like the cannons, you can equip it in the loadout screen, okay? So we'll go up to the loadout screen. And where does it... Oh, it goes in modules. So you can have up to 6 modules and 6 cannons by the looks of it. Whether you can go to a bigger ship afterwards, I don't know. Again, this is very early demo at the moment.
Bring me that ship, Mr. Wilkes.
So our people should be able to move extra now, so we'll be getting to those ropes a lot easier. We'll provide a buff as long as it's not destroyed during the sea battle. So basically, they ain't going to aim for it. We've got to try and stop them from getting it. Okay, we've got a lucky roll on there again. We do between 1 and 3, and we managed to do 2. This can only do 1 to 2, so I'm going to aim at one of the cannons. Which one do I want to aim at? Probably this one, because this can do 3 to 5 damage.
Cannons, rain fire.
Now this cannon's aiming for here, and if it does, it will take us out. So again, we'll try and roll big first, which we did. We managed to get the 2 again out of between 1 and 3, and then this cannon can take out that. So all the cannons are gone, and then fingers crossed the next time we can take out these fortified cabins. Now this can do a guaranteed 3 damage, and because we need 3, we want to get rid of that fortified cabins, and we'll just fight all the units. The bombers can damage the entire fighting crew if they stick too close. So basically we need to take the bombers out first. Notice that after you enter in the cell with the bomb, your units gain the ability to allow them to throw it back at the opponents. Okay? So we can use it against them. Fear offers an alternate way of winning a skirmish. When the fear meter reaches its maximum, the enemies surrender. To generate fear, deal excess damage to the enemies. So if they have one health point and you do 3 damage, then you'll get 2 points into the fear meter. Okay, so where do we want everybody? The captain should be able to move 3 now, so I might be able to get the captain to come up after these bombers. So I'm going to put the captain up the top there. We will get the cook in this space, and we'll just get the 2 mates down here. And I'm happy with that.
Let's get underway.
Let's see where the captain can go first. Yes, he can use that. But I don't think he can take out the bombers. Even pushing you onto you. And that would have to be it twice. Okay. You have a chance.
I would, sir. But I don't
Oh, okay,
know
no, we've got to take this guy out first. Okay. So this guy comes to here, attack you. Let's get rid of him. You can go to that space. Now you could attack, or you can use the rope. If you attack, you can only do 2 damage. But if you use the rope, it will put you close to the edge. So let's go that side. I don't... Okay, next one we'll select is this guy. He can actually... We could probably take one of the bombers out before we even have a turn. So let's put you into this position here, and your guaranteed 2 damage will kill this guy. And now the captain's turn. He's just going to have to run up to here.
Still ugly, but an improvement.
scoundrels.
Here's
Okay,
to
so let's go with little Johnny first. You can pick up the bomb, which is that one there. I'm thinking that's the best place because I don't think I'm going to be into them cells.
You like it spicy, I can tell.
Do you still have an attack? You do. Actually, do you have an eel? Eel's one.
Better in the stew that cook feeds us.
Oh, the wrong person. I thought I was still on little Johnny.
I've a mind to kill them all myself.
Yeah, I made a bit of an error on that one. Okay, let's let this guy.
Trust me,
What
I'm
can...
hot. You can't be bothered.
Oh, actually, he can't do anything. The captain's in the way. Okay, so captain. You could only do 1 damage to it. Is there anybody else you can fire at? No, not from this position. I'm going to put the captain there and then it needs 2 to do damage and then the bomb might kill the rest. Let's try that. You can use your pistol and then you can use your attack. It might actually put me into bomb range. I don't know how much damage that bomb does. Okay, let's just take the guy out. It's 1 less. Okay, this guy over the back here. I've already used you.
Local rumors say Blackbone's in the area. Do you remember those final moments?
Okay, I did make some errors with that. I think I wasted a turn down the bottom here.
I remember Blackburn wanted to pry the gemstone from my eye like a cork. When I denied him, he came after me. So, he survived as well, did he?
Better than ever, you might say. You're not ready to face him again, lad. Not yet.
Set the course.
Aye, if you think it best.
Oh, we must have done enough damage for the fear meter to win. I didn't realise we'd won. That's why I couldn't control the other person. We've got a glass chest, which we can't pick up till after the raid, and 200 coins. At the end of some regions, there are boss encounters that's a complex test of skills. You can buy additional items before you go into a boss fight. And then we can't do anything with that. Okay. Ship, I've got nothing to equip. So I'm just having a look to see what I can do. So yeah, we've still got the 3 cannons at this point, so that's good. And we're going to a port. We've got 300 glass to play with. So hopefully we could probably pick up another cannon or something. We could repair the cannon we've already got. Let's see how much the cannons cost. I don't want one that takes 2. One, probably that one's a good one. 1 to 3 damage. What's this? A swivel gun? We can actually buy these bigger items. Free cost. Module cannon and cruise. So okay, so they have limited use. Some of these do. That can only be used in turn 3, but it does between 4 and 7. That could literally take out one of the big units. If this cost is free, then I can use that twice. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We've only got 50 glass left, so we can't do anything else. We'll just see how much it is to repair that. Because we had a repair option. Can we repair the gun? Lose 20 gold, yeah? I'm happy with that. So we've spent all our money, we've got 30 glass left, but I'm happy with the upgrades we've got. You pay the vendor and you notice Wilkes staring at you. Black Bolt told everybody he was dead. Whether he believed it or true himself, I don't know. You go back to the memory, still clear as it happened yesterday. You remember the moment your hand touched the crystal, the moment that the unknown force made you mutilate yourself, then Blackbone attacked you and you fell into the temple chasm, and then darkness. He lost his mind, Captain. I'd be surprised if he welcomed you with open arms. So we're going up to the last fight now, which is the boss fight. And it's a fortress. Not just a boat we've got to attack an old fortress. So let's go for it.
Fishy, fishy, fishy! Oh, it was a lovely, monstrous fish. Where did it go?
Okay, so it's telling us we've got access to the Kraken again in these boss fights. You look through the spyglass of the battlement. Can this dark figure be Captain Blackbone? He's Hulk in form and Ukhand. I like the man you once served, but his face is hidden behind a golden mask. The ringing inside your head starts again, and suddenly you can see clearly. The Kraken is hidden away in chains in the depths of the fortress. Strange, it feels as if they're calling to you, as if it feels its pain. Close your eyes and heed the beast's call. Okay, gain 3 abysmal ethers, so that's that currency up there by the looks of it. You gain 1 wound. Gain 3 abyssal element, random cannon or module gains 2 fractures. I'm happy with the captain taking. He's still got 6 life. Then a random cannon, because again that could take one of our cannons out. You reach the Kraken's mind and unleash its fury, urging it to break the chains and walls of its prison. The water begins to froth and boil, then the thick flailing arms erupt from the churning waves, slick and wreathing like the coils of a great serpent in the death throes. This creature seems to like you, lad, but I'm afraid even that won't be enough to defeat Blackbone. Still yourself now, whatever it is you're fighting for. So we've got one option. We'll fight Blackbone's fortress to gain a plunder chest 2 and a glass 2. It's basically setting us up to fail in a sense. Bosses don't just sail around in mere ships, they fully prepare for an assault in their fortresses. The sea battles is the same, but much sturdier and powerful. So there's a lot of people attacking us. Now we don't want to lose this one, because that's the one where we can start getting free shots from. So we need to take out this cannon. This one can take a couple of damages, and that one can take a damage. So this is our main priority. We'll go for the one that can do between 1 and 3 on this, and see if we can take it out, see if we get lucky. We didn't get lucky, so we just need to make sure it goes, because I want to save this. Okay, we got lucky, we only took 1 damage off each. So this one now can get a free shot of between 1 and 3. So where you're aiming so these are the 2 priority ones. This one can do 2 damage, so this is my priority to take out. This is a free shot, so let's see if we can roll eye. We rolled eye, that's great. We've still got our 2 command points. We'll do this one now, see if we can stop the other one that's trying to attack our chef. Between 1 and 3, we didn't get lucky, but we still got this one as a backup. Now it would be nice to take one of these bonuses out here. This could do between 1 and 3, so what does that give? There's unit till 1 at the end of the turn, so we've got to get that out. That one's between 1 and 3. sorry, extra 1 HP, which is not great. This is the one. If they can heal every turn, then any damage we do is just going to get negated. So let's do our free shot there.
Give him a round.
He needs a 1 or a 2. So this time I'm not going to use this, because I don't need a guaranteed 3.
Target's destroyed.
Brilliant.
Captain.
And then this one has a chance between 1 and 3. Units is immune to engaged, or I could try and take the elf off. I can't hit the captain. I could lower the people, but no, I think I'm going to try and see how high we can roll and see if we can take this out.
Fire! Reload!
No, he only did a 1 damage. That's fine.
Never mind, lads. We'll make him choke on those cheers. Boy,
We've done the best we
is that
can.
really
We
you?
didn't get some big rolls on there, but we've been getting some good rolls.
You were dead.
Aye, you did your best to kill me. For the crime of loyalty, if memory serves.
Loyalty, is it? I see you still have the eye you stole from me. I tried to save you, lad, but you refused to be saved.
Enough talk. Chop is bleeding head off.
I've mourned you these years gone by, boy. You can still redeem yourself. You and that traitorous Mr. Wilkes. Grant you both reprieve, I will. Join me now, and all will be forgiven.
Forgive how you turned your sword on me back at the temple.
You were my boy, and you disobeyed my orders. I couldn't be soft on you. I had to teach you a lesson. Now, come. I won't repeat myself.
You don't have to. I heard you loud and clear.
Okay, so it's telling again when I said it's setting us up to lose. This is it, losing. Don't worry if you lose. Cutter and his crew are immortal, and being defeated is part of the experience. Losing a raid will still provide currencies, and the units will still gather experience, so they get stronger in the future. But we're going to try our best to try and take it out. When your pirate is defeated, either in a sea battle or a skirmish, they receive 1 wound. Each wound lowers their maximum health by 1. You can only be healed in a pirate's cove or during some adventures. As Cutter is truly immortal, he heals his wounds automatically after each raid, and as for the mates, well, they're expendable and aplenty, so each raid brings in a new batch. Blackbone is a fearsome enemy. He possesses all the characteristics of a terrifying former pirate, a long-range pistol, reinforced armour, a strong cutlass, and if that wasn't enough, he instills fear in the heart of even the most ardent pirates. He can also use his whole entire arsenal in 1 turn. So where do we want to put our units? Now if we can get one of the mates to come here, we could probably take these 2 out. Well, this one out fairly easy. So we'll have a mate at the back here. We'll put the second mate over there. Probably put the chef there. And we'll put you in the centre. So the question is we unlock the Kraken, but where is the... the Kraken's here. Slams up to 5 enemies with its tentacles, ignores armour. Problem is I've got my mates all the way through, so I don't think he can do much. Because I think it's just in a straight line. Area of effect. Oh, actually, it would do damage to you. I could take the flintlocks out. But it's not showing me which 5 enemies it's actually attacking. Okay, so what I'll do is instead of doing the Kraken, let's select this mate first and do... Maybe I can clear a path up this side or something. So I want this mate to move. Come on, mate.
See again? You've gone balmy, you have.
I want you to move. I want you to go there.
Just winging it again, sir.
Okay, so it doesn't look like he can push him off. He's only doing 3 damage, but 3 damage is a lot.
I'll run you through.
So in that case...
I'm already there. I'll stab you. You know I will.
Ain't no way. Are you daft?
Let's try and take these big pawns out. Okay, we've got... We can get rid of your armour. And we can come and take this guy out.
More where that came from.
Okay, I thought I could have used the Kraken afterwards, but...
You're outmatched.
I want to try and get these guys in a line. If I can, I can get the Kraken to do some good work. Okay, Kraken. Unless it's only going to hit the one. If it's only going to hit the one, we might try and take Blackbeard out. I could just take one of the flintlocks out immediately with the Kraken. Ah, okay, so that's... So it is working the same. Okay. So the Kraken can go to you there and across there. And we get 2 attempts at the Kraken because we've got 6 units at the top up here. So I think that's the best. It's either that or I could take out the pawn and the captain. Blackbone. But yeah, I think I'll go that way. And on the next turn we'll aim for Blackbone. Okay, so what do we have down here? So we've killed all them. I mean, this mate could go to here. 2 damage on you. This mate can come up to here. Should be able to do 2 damage again. Okay, both pawns are dead, and we've got 2 units left on the field. I'm happy with that.
In a pig's eye. All right.
Cook next. You can just do 2. And Captain Cutter goes there. I don't think... okay, you can't do anything with your ranged. Yep, that's fine. We just got a captain left.
So, that's how it be.
But he has a lot of moves and a lot of attacks. So, first things first. Do we not get to use the Kraken again? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so if that's the case... Oh no, we're bringing in a new unit. Sorry, I didn't quite catch what it was doing then. So yeah, because we lost 1 unit, we can bring in an extra. That's fine. Oh, I've only got 1 use of it. So that's fine. It's a shame. How far can you get? Can you get up to there?
I'll have your guts for garters.
Okay, Captain Cutter. Am I on Captain Cutter?
Bit of the grog again.
I want you to go there. You can't use your gun, but you can do 3 damage to him.
Ah, you poxy twat.
Yes, sir.
Can you attack from that square? I don't think you can. Okay, we'll bring in the mate that's full. That will do damage to my guy, but I'm happy to take it. Oh, no, I can't get round to him. But we nearly took the captain out. I'm happy with that. Oh, well, I might be able to get him. So he's down to 4 health. Okay, my chef got downed. Wasn't the best. Okay, so let's start with this mate. You could do 2 damage and throw him to there. I might actually have this. I can get cut around the back. Oh, boom! We managed to defeat him.
The once mighty Blackbone brought to his knees. Will you beg for your life?
Beg? Never.
Leave the gloating and gut the man.
How did you come back from death to plague me, boy? I guess you always were a survivor.
You bastard! Let me go!
Try surviving this!
No!
I didn't expect to beat that, but we got a nice amount of glass from that. And we got a couple of loot crates as well to open up. A tier 2, a tier 1, a tier 1, and a tier 2 of the plunder. So a load of XP, a load of glass, and we gained a load of blueprints.
What in all the hell? Did that bastard just kill me again?
That he did. It was sheer agony to the bitter end, but here you, back and bad as ever.
Now the thing is, I don't think this is scripted for you to win that fight. But we did, but it's saying we died and we had that guy on the floor, so again, I just think this is a scripted one, which it's expecting you to lose.
You can die, Kerr, but you'll only wake up here again by the power of the Eye of the Goddess.
That's enough! Who in the hell are you? Show yourself!
All right, all right. The name's Shiv. Look, I'm trying to help you. We both want Blackbone to go down. Better stop squawking about it, though. No need to worry the old man.
Is that you, lad?
Wilkes? It's not just me, then. What of the rest of the crew? Have they come back as well?
I believe we're all accounted for, Captain. It's just rising from the dead. Well, maybe old hat for you, sir, but we're all a bit wrapped.
Now we've all died by Blackbone's hand, and we're bound by a common cause. To have our revenge, we must use our cunning, the pirate way. First step, we hit Blackbone in his most sensitive organ, his treasure hoard. For as long as I can remember, the scoundrel's been consumed by a hunger for acquiring riches. A hunger that can never be sated. Everything else he does is driven by that purpose.
If I may, shepherd you in the right way, if you get my meaning. A little nudge, a suggestion.
Blackbone recently tripled the guards stationed at one of his fortresses. The devious fellow might suppose he could have stashed something out there. Something worth guarding.
Oh, treasure to go after.
Let's find out.
And I think that's a great place to call it. I'll see how the video does. If it does really well, then I'll probably will do more episodes of this. So leave comments below if you enjoyed it. And I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Thank you very much.